Session.
Everyone has a unique gift, and Mike, the creator of the One Life podcast, believes most people don't know how to use their gifts or what they are. Mike wants you to see things from a different perspective and be true to yourself. The One Life podcast unites the world through art, fashion, music, and film. It inspires, motivates, and creates positive energy, love, and compassion to all communities, and creates an equal playing field for all. On the One Life podcast, they cover topics like building relationships, overcoming adversity, habits of healthy people, and much, much more. We only have one life to live. Be yourself and live your truth. Add the One Life podcast to your playlist. That's the number one NE Life. Available on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, and your favorite podcast platform.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the One Life podcast. I am Mike M.I.C. Reed, and as always, I got my lovely sidekick co-host, Tanya Rincon, in the building with us.
Hi.
And in studio today, we have Psychic Medium Delia. I know I just butchered your name because you just told me how to say it like 3 different ways. And you guys know I'm bad with names.
It was good, actually, this time.
I'm always good at what I do. Come on, stop it.
Yeah.
Anyway, today's episode is sponsored by the Eric Garcia You Are Enough Foundation and M&M Homemade Crafts. So, let's get into it. How are you ladies today?
Good.
I'm doing great.
You're doing great? Yeah. You got like great energy today. I love it. Is that because your daughter's here? Eve is in the audience with us today. She's over here minding her business with her. What is she watching?
I'm not sure what she's watching, but she's a good kid, like with what she watches and stuff. I think she's playing a game.
Oh, she's playing a game. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna get her on here in a minute because I want her feedback as well.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. I think the session yesterday.
Yeah.
was
So
really, like, I know we said rejuvenating, kind of feel like revived. I almost want to say like transformative. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Transformative. You're a new person today.
I feel like it a little bit. Yeah.
I feel it too.
I don't feel like completely yet, but like it's a little like shift.
But you know what?
There's a shift.
But since the conversation I had with you, when was it, Wednesday or Thursday? It was Wednesday. Wednesday, the conversation I had with you.
I think it was Tuesday or Monday.
It was Wednesday.
Yeah. No, it wasn't.
It was
You're
Wednesday.
bad with days too.
I'm just bad with names.
And days.
No, I'm very good with days.
What's the date
My
say?
point is,
What's the date say?
December 1st.
What date?
Friday. I only shoot on Fridays. I almost forget that. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that right now. I want to talk about welcome back.
Thank you.
Because this is your second time with us. Yes. I missed you.
I miss you too.
Our first show was incredible. It was great. I actually did a session with her the first time before we did the show. And it was a great experience. I haven't been back. I need to.
You do.
I do.
Yeah, it was amazing.
But what I was telling her was that I feel that spirit led me to you.
To me?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that day you messaged me.
Right.
Okay.
For her. Because she totally needed the session. And it was just so weird. I was posting that you came to my mind.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was about me. How's she getting the picture?
Well, because you sent her. Well, because you sent her.
Yeah.
No, I know because I
And the way it all worked out, where there was a little, not inconvenience, but a little emergency where she brought her daughter. And her daughter even took some in. And it was
she loved
super
it.
healing. And
I think they both needed it.
They both needed it. So it was like, so I told her this was like all divine timing. This is like spirit put this together.
Yeah.
That's what I mean because, no, it was Wednesday when I talked to you. No.
See, told you.
No. No, because when did I talk to you?
I don't know. I don't think
It was like, it was Sunday or Monday.
Monday.
But when she messaged me, I was like, wow, this is kind of perfect. Now, I immediately thought about you because it was a conversation we had either the day before me and her talked. And that's why I was like, you know what? I need her to go through what I went through before we had the show. Because I know the things that she's going through, and I knew she needed it.
Yeah, and we talked a little bit about alignment and how, things just line up. And I feel like right now is just a really good time.
Yeah. So was you
I
nervous?
actually need to go like 20 more times.
I would
just
say,
kidding.
I was gonna say 30.
No, this is
40.
definitely a spiritual maintenance.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like a car that you need a tune up every
Right.
every 5,000 miles. Yeah. That's how I see it. You need a tune up, a spiritual tune up every new moon, full moon, constantly.
Well, I knew she was going to be, she was going to enjoy it because we actually had Elsa on the show a few weeks ago. And Elsa is a vendor over here at Pretty Little Poppy, and she sells crystals. Like she sells these
We were
custom
talking about
candles, but she put crystals in them. And when we had her on the show, she was explaining how she cleans her crystals, and she got real interested. So that's why I knew like she would like this.
Yeah, I was telling Delia that like after the session, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna cancel like my appointment with my therapist, and I'm just gonna come here. And she was like, a lot of people do that, and you know, even my daughter, she was like, tomorrow, can I come back?
But you know what? Because I've been thinking about that a lot lately, and I kind of want your intake on this.
Okay.
Because a lot of people, they're afraid of it, like Reiki and meditation and all that. Because like I even had one person say, "Well, I don't believe in witchcraft," and I was like, "Who mentioned witchcraft?" Like I said, Reiki, Ascension, meditation. I was talking those terms. Like who mentioned witchcraft? But they for some reason relate to it as witchcraft, and I'm like, there is such a stigma and a misunderstanding about it, right? But I really do think it's a balance. Like a lot of people even think just because like we meditate to Buddha that we pray to Buddha. And it's like, no, we don't. Like we still pray to God. Like the one thing I loved about our session when you did with me is you asked me, you was like, hey, can we pray first? Mm-hmm. Like I love that. And people don't understand, like, no, we still believe in God. Like God's still our foundation, but it's a balance.
Right. So many people are not open-minded, right? And they don't know the depths of spirituality and even healing ourselves. I guess witchcraft comes from that because witchcraft is like, it's magic. And when you think of healing ourselves, a lot of people say, no, there's only one person that could heal you, and that is Jesus Christ or God. We're not taking that away from God, but I feel that we use the power and the energy that God has installed in us, within us, but a lot of people, it's a taboo because they're just closed-minded. They're not at that level. They're not at that level yet to understand that we have the power to find healing within ourselves.
Right, but
and that's okay because we're not made for everyone. Everyone's not made to be in our circle or tribe.
It's like what you just said, right? I think, like, if you really know the Bible and God, even if you have a relationship with God, God gives us all options. Mm-hmm. Like, like He created the stars and the moons and universe and all that, right? And that's what we go by. Like, it's all energy. Like, we're all connected. Exactly. And He made all that. He gave us all that. So it's like He's given us this option. Like, you can go through, like, meditation and those type of healings if you prefer to, or you can just stick with the Bible. I think it's whatever you prefer, but
I think it's also like people are skeptical, and then also the other thing is just it depends. Like, some people are just like, oh, whatever therapist I choose to go to, it's gonna work, and it's like, no, you have to kind of find that person that really fits with you and have like the same beliefs. Like, there's a lot of Christian therapists, there's a lot of Christian counselors, and people don't know that or don't look for that sometimes. And so, you could ask the person. I was actually doing a Bible study a couple of years ago, and what I really liked about them, I think we've talked about it once, is that they were like, a lot of people join churches and they don't really know what they're supporting. Like they don't know, like, what do you stand for? How do you treat like the LGBTQ community? Like, where do the funds go to? Like, just like, what kind of impact are you guys doing for the community or whatever? What's your take on divorced couples? Because there's a lot of churches, sometimes, I don't want to make this into a religious thing, but they'll push certain things on you. So what they were saying is like, interview the person that you're going to the church, you know? And so I feel like that kind of can be the same thing. Get to know, just be like, ask questions, you know? People are very, they assume a lot sometimes, or they'll say like, yeah, with this witchcraft, and you're like, who even mentioned that? So it's like, don't be afraid to ask, you know, like, what exactly is this?
Exactly.
Like,
They don't know what it is. I love that you said that. Okay, like for instance, to me, I always say I pray and I meditate. When I pray, it's me talking to God. When I meditate, that's God talking back to me. Praying requires, you know, I pour my heart out. I am talking to God. I am asking God, or I'm communicating with him. Through meditation, I stay in stillness. I, you know, just connect with spirit, with source, with my higher self. And that's God conscious. That's, you know, Christ conscious.
right.
You know, so a lot of people don't exactly know what meditation really is, what Reiki really is, what getting spiritual guidance is really about.
Yeah.
And it's all because they don't ask questions.
Yeah.
So real quick, before we continue, what is your official title and your specialty? Like, what is it that you do?
So for right now, I am a psychic medium and a Reiki master teacher. I have thought of just dropping like psychic medium, but because I'm highly intuitive, and then I could connect with your loved ones, that's where I get that title. Not every Reiki practitioner has the ability that I have, connecting with your future, making future predictions, feeling your energy, or connecting with spirit. So I embrace both titles.
Okay.
Yeah, what I really liked about the session was that you were like you know, hit the nail on the head with just like how I was feeling and the emotions and stuff. Like I didn't even have to say anything. I didn't say really like certain situations or anything, and you were just like, it's like this, right? And I was like, yeah. So definitely can say that, yeah, she's very intuitive.
So what session did you do? So I know you did Reiki.
She did Reiki and a sound bath.
Sound bath. And so what is exactly a sound bath? Because I have my own definition in my head what a sound bath is.
Okay. Well, for right now, I'm not a certified sound healer.
Okay.
So, but soon I will be. From my understanding of sound, every bowl carries a frequency.
Right.
And that frequency dominates or moves energy in your chakra, in certain chakras. And by playing a certain key or certain, you know, vibration, frequency, it helps kind of disperse the stuck energy we have within that area. So sound healing provides, you know, the healing, the energy to move around more freely.
Okay. Yeah, because I have two sound bowls. It's another name for them. I was going to say, what is it?
It starts with a T.
Yeah, T.
The Tibanium
bowls. I have two different Tibanium bowls.
There's
and
more like steel, right? Steel.
I have
copper.
I have the copper ones.
Copper one.
Which ones
Like-
do you use?
Mine's are crystals.
Oh.
Yeah, so yours are crystals. Yeah, I have the copper ones, and one of the copper ones I have actually it's a small one. It fits in my hand. It was actually handmade, so it was like like the hammer or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful and it makes a great sound. But they all are different frequencies.
And so she actually pointed out that when she was doing the sound baths, like she can, like she said the frequencies and stuff, and she was like, are you feeling blah, 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 because this bowl was doing this kind of certain thing, and so that says blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah. So she was really like reading.
So the best part about being psychic, not that I know it all, but I get like this messages from the divine and this wisdom where it's like, I didn't even read it or I didn't hear it anywhere, but I just know it for some reason. So when I play, of course I read this part, but when I play the sound bowls, I start feeling it in my body, you know, like certain areas, like my stomach hurts and it feels knotted. I'm going to associate that with what my client is feeling. And then the bowl is playing a little choppy. It's, you know, it means that there's a lot of energy. And until the bowl could play smoothly, then we activated it or we broke it or unblocked it. And for her, there was a specific one that was playing kind of choppy, and I picked up on her energy and some of the things that she was experiencing. And she confirmed it when I asked her, like, I felt this. Can you confirm that? And she did.
So I noticed, like during the summertime, you was at the beach doing a lot of that.
Oh,
And
cool.
I actually wanted to come one day, but I was like, dang, I got so busy during the summer. But it looked so cool. Yeah. Like, do you get that same feeling like when you're in a group setting like that?
Oh my God. So for January, I'm going to have it's an event, and it's going to be to recommit yourself to recommit yourself, or, to just commit to yourself and being a new person. The reason why I like going to the beach is because I like using all the 4 elements of the universe, the earth, air, fire, and wind, to help connect us to, Mother Earth. And, Mother Earth is super healing, and you could go there and just connect with the beach, with the air. I use, fire and then sound. It's beautiful. It's super healing, super empowering. It helped me with manifesting my goals quicker. And it's just like opens my intuition. It grounds me.
That's crazy because I feel closest to God when I'm at the beach. And so like I've always associated like God with the waves. Like, I don't know. It's just like hard for me to not feel that way whenever I'm at the beach, like with the waves and stuff. Yeah.
God is everywhere. And it's just some people are connected to God a different way.
Right.
So when you first walked in yesterday, was you nervous? I don't know if I asked you.
I don't know if I was nervous. I know like there was a lot of stuff going on. Like I had to take my daughter, so I was just like, oh man, like I don't know how this is gonna work, but it worked so well. I was really surprised like how much she was really gonna like it. At first she was like, no, I don't really want to. She was like, I can just be on my phone. But we got there and she was just like looking at all the lights and like the energy, and she liked the little fountain. She wants us to do a little meditation area at home now. And she's like, let's move this and let's put this here. And yeah, she's carrying around her crystal everywhere. And she's like, when can we go back? And she just loved it.
I loved especially do you mind if I share like some things that you guys shared about like her sensitivity? So I love the way it all happened, because she called and she's like, I have an emergency. I need to bring my daughter. So I'm like, oh, she's going to have to wait in the waiting room. She's like, that's fine. We hung up, and I'm like, wait a minute. This would be a perfect time for a mother and daughter session. So I called her back, like, how old is your daughter? And she's at 6. So I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm not going to let a 6-year-old out there by herself, So I was like, what do you think of having like a couple session? And she was open to it.
Do you usually do mommy, like daughter, kid, parent sessions?
I do offer a couple session. I've had a back to school event where my clients brought their kids. Yeah. So yes, I have had something like that, but not like you and her.
Yeah, I think like it is such a good.
Well, I've done Reiki for my daughter and her kids.
Yeah, I think like I'm gonna recommend it to a bunch of parents, because it was a really good experience for us. And she opened up about things that were going on. Like we talk about it, but to really like center in on that was great.
Well, her daughter is highly sensitive. She's an old soul. And when you communicate with a child that's an old soul, they see spirits, and it's just natural for us to be scared. Like, are they demonics? Is this a dark energy? There's something that's following her, So I think that it's very important to teach everyone, that it's not good to fear. God doesn't want us to fear. Fear is a low vibing energy. It's darkness. It's low vibing energy. So I had to tell her that she was super special. Not tell her, I had to inform her about, how sensitive she is, and she's really special. So I think I was able to kind of help her release that fear.
Yeah, when we were coming today, she was like, I didn't have nightmares.
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm really excited. So, yeah. Good. It was really good. She loved it.
So, I mean, did you have a conversation with her once you guys got home about it?
Yeah, I mean, she just, we were just bringing it up, like, because I could tell that she was being, like, she was more loving than usual. Like, I mean, she's already very, like, loving and sweet and, her
energy was on a higher frequency.
Yeah, she was just more, like, I don't know how to explain it, like happy, not happy, like less worried, like kind of like less anxious. Yeah, she was a little bit less anxious, and she was more like carefree, and I feel like I was the same way. So I don't know, we could have been like feeding off of each other's energy,
No, girl, it was Reiki.
Yeah, of course it was. Yeah,
we brought into alignment. Yeah. You guys were able to release so much.
Yeah.
Even open your heart chakra. Right. That was like, for you, that was like one of the main important things.
Yeah.
And for her, it was grounding her and letting her know how special she is.
Yeah.
But see, that's the great thing about doing a session like a Reiki session, because you do, once you go through that process, you really are vibrating on a higher frequency now. And like you said, you're opening up these chakras. You're getting all that negative energy out. And when you leave, for the rest of the day, even days to come, you're vibrating still on this higher frequency.
Right.
And it's so present, and you're present with it.
Yes.
You're present with the frequency. And that's why you notice the difference between both of you, and you guys probably had an awesome night.
Yes, you're so right, Mike.
Yeah, and
I'm right about a few things,
I really feel that kids too, like, feed off of like energies a lot, and how they say, like, oh, the baby's crying, something's wrong with the mom, like she's stressed out or whatever. But it really is true. They really do sense something, and so, like you said, she's even more extra sensitive than a lot of kids that I've met. And so I feel like she would just look at me and see me, and she would just smile, and like she doesn't usually do that. So I think she could just tell, like, I was more relaxed too.
Yes.
And then it was really, really good. It was like one of the best sessions I've had in a long time.
And this is why, like, I have my crystals. Like, I have a little altar and, a little space in my room where I meditate, and, I do my self-healing. And I do it different type of sound bath, but it's my own,
Yeah.
But it puts you on this higher frequency, because we all know that everything that we want is on this higher frequency. Yeah. Like, the universe wants us to have everything we desire.
Exactly.
We just gotta go to this frequency and go get it. But sometimes, like when we're depressed and we're going through, our moods, we're vibrating on this low energy, which is okay. Sometimes it's okay to be there sometimes, but again, like we always say, don't be there too long. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck there.
I was just going to say that word, and that's kind of a word that's been on my mind lately, and you brought it up too, and I was like, that's exactly what I'm feeling. Yeah.
Being stuck?
Yeah.
Like, but that's normal though. A lot of people they vibrate on this lower frequency, and I still do at times. It's just I'm so in tune with my energy, and I know how to get out of it. So I'm never really stuck. But I still feel it, but I do things to get me out of it. But a lot of people that's not in tune with their energy, or don't know about Reiki or meditation, or even like crystals or all this stuff, they don't know how to get out of it. So they feel stuck.
Yeah.
I do want to bring up a point that I've noticed, though. A lot of people may confuse feeling stuck to having to go through a time of stillness in their life. Where spirit is just like, I need you here right now. Even if it's going through some dark, times in your life, you're called to just be still in the moment. So
for a reason.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like you're going through a situation because something. Like it's for a reason. If you're struggling with something, it's because you need to kind of master that. You need to go through whatever you need to go through to learn to cope with it.
Exactly. And you know what my favorite scripture is?
Be still.
Psalms 46:10. Be still and know. But see, that's why I'm saying, like, it is a balance of knowing scripture and God and spirituality, because they're all connected.
Exactly.
They really are. And that's why the scripture even says, be still. So you're right. Thank you for bringing that up, because sometimes we do need to be still.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah. I love it. So what else? What else was your takeaway from the session? From either?
Oh yeah. Well, we were talking about how, that I have a lot of situations that happen to me where I'm like, I was just thinking that, or
your gifts.
Yeah.
You were able to confirm your gifts.
Yeah.
Her gifts.
And so I know, like, I really want to talk to you more about that.
Let's talk about it. What's her gifts? 'Cause I tell her about her gifts. She don't believe me though. So maybe.
I do. I think I just like
needed confirmation from
like some of the things
professional.
that when we were talking about like the crystals and stuff, and after the session, like so many things you were talking about, like, and I know like I had to rush somewhere else because I was running late somewhere else, and I had her and she was like touching everything. So but you know, you did mention like how to apply like my gifts or my ideas and the work that I want to do. And so Mike knows I'm like, I got my hands in so many different projects sometimes, and so it can be a little overwhelming or whatnot. But anyways, no, the thing with like I don't know if it's like being clairvoyant or what you call it or what it is, because there's so many words and whatnot. Like you said, psychic medium and this and that. So, but yeah, I feel like it's just sometimes like literally like I'll be thinking something and then I'll hear it or it'll come up somewhere. And it used to kind of freak me out a lot. Yeah. Like a lot back, you know, when it first started. And then now I just kind of, I don't know. I feel like I should be paying more attention to it than I do. I'm just like, oh, that's there. Okay, it's there again. Like sometimes it's like 5-10 times a day. And so, yeah, I don't know. Should I write it down? Like, what do you think? I don't know.
So it was all about trusting your intuition, right? And a lot of times
that's
when
what we
people
talked about.
feel like, I'm getting all these messages, but I don't know what it means. Don't get overwhelmed. You know, when you do get these signs, these messages, just know that you're perfectly aligned. You know, sometimes if you keep getting these messages and you're ignoring them, it's probably like the universe trying to like, hey, calm down, pay attention. What is it that you want? Listen to my voice. How do you feel? And, you know, it's all about, again, like being patient and moving slower than we usually do, because most of the time we're just on the go. Yeah. Oh, I keep seeing 222. Okay, on the go. Oh, I keep seeing 505. On the go. Oh my God, there's a feather.
But you know what? Lately, I've been doing that. I promise you, like and it's been like the last couple of months, I've been seeing like all the angel numbers. Like every time, like I'll be driving, and every time I look at the clock, oh damn, it's 222, or it's 110, or it's 333, and it's crazy. Or I'll look at my mileage, like, you know, I have an electric car now, so I'm always paying attention to the how many more miles I got before I got to go charge. I'll look at that same thing. It say 111 or 220 or 330. Like, I'm like, dang, every time I'm looking at something with a number, it pops up. Even my license plate at the end, it says 111.
Oh, mine says too, but on purpose.
No,
mine is customized.
That's funny.
So, but I question, like, even though I know what angel numbers are, I still question, like, dang, like, why am I seeing all this?
So you're just perfectly aligned with the universe. It's synchronicities. You're a lot more aware, a lot more open. There is times, though, if you do see these numbers, you'll hear spirit kind of guide you to, like, look it up. You know, 1111. We know that one is a new beginning. Time to take initiative.
I woke up for a
be
minute.
Independent.
I woke up for like 1 minute last night at 11:11.
Nice.
Yeah.
New beginning for you.
Yeah.
And you woke up feeling a new woman? Yes.
A little bit. Yeah. I feel like sometimes like me and Mike, we're similar in the aspect that we're like hard on ourselves, you know? So like, I feel like we're getting these confirmations from like, you know how you say like the angels and they're like letting us know like, be chill, like you're doing good, like, you know, like be gentle to yourselves. And we're just like, no, we need to do this and this and this, and this isn't right, you know? And so I think like, that's something I know that we are working on. Yeah, ourselves.
Yeah, I know I am. I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important to work on yourself.
And I feel
every
like
day.
it's because of situations.
Well, because I know, like, I'm going through a whole new situation. Like, you know, I'm in a whole new studio, whole new career that, you know, I started, like, you know, a year and a half ago. And I'm not, it's funny because I've always been in entertainment, right? But I've never been on this side of it. And I've never done it by myself. So it's really is new to me, because normally I'm part of a team, and it was easier for me to be a part of a big team because, you know, everybody had their roles. I had my little role, and it was easy to make a show or do whatever project. Now it's just me, and sometimes I question myself, like, dang, am I doing this right? Or, you know, like some areas, like now I got to do marketing by myself. I have to do sales by myself. So it's like I'm not good at it yet, but I'm learning it.
Right.
So it's all a challenge to me. Like everything's new, and I know like we talk about this a lot. Like it's whenever you start a new business, like it takes a couple of years. It takes even a few years sometimes, even up to 5 years to like really get it going. So I think I'm in my 1.5, 2 year mark, but I still feel like that I'm struggling, and it's a big challenge for me.
So right now will be a perfect time to get spiritual guidance, because who said you have to do it by yourself?
Right.
You probably don't have to do it by yourself. There's probably help, and it's just the ego not allowing you to ask
My
for
ego?
help. Yeah.
No, I ask a certain person all the time.
Well,
But it's like, I'm not a professional either.
Right.
And so I think what she means, which is exactly what I was thinking. So thank you for saying it first.
you're welcome.
But it's like, you know.
I read minds too, you know.
Yeah. Do you? So it's like, yeah, like mentors, or just like someone that we, you know, is willing to like share whatever, or like, let's, you know, I don't know. There might be like things we can go to, or marketing things that we could do together,
I know, but,
or, you know,
like
but
what I've learned,
classes or
no, I know,
whatever, right?
But what I've learned in all my years, and this is what I know for a fact, and this is for anybody that's listening that
stubborn.
wants to be an entrepreneur. You still have your basic business philosophies and I can't think of the word right now, but you're smart. You're good at organizing, right? You're good at certain things business-wise. I think most people, when they get into a different field, like for instance, this is your first time being in like this kind of field, right? And that's all you're thinking about. Well, I've never done podcasting. I've never done entertainment. Don't think of that. Think about your skill set and how you can apply your skill set to this space, into this business. Don't think of it like, oh, I've never done podcasting or TV or film or anything. Like you're overthinking it at that point. Just apply your skills that you're very good at, that I've seen you good at, that what you use at the PTA and all the other stuff you do.
He doesn't like me in the PTA that much.
Don't say that, because you're going to have all the PTA moms mad at you now.
No, he's like, that's time. You could be in the studio. We could be doing stuff.
No, I'm just saying, like, nobody likes being a part of the PTA. That ain't nothing new. Nobody likes being a part. I mean, you like it now because it's new to you. It's fun. It's, you know, and you have your daughter, like you feel close to her, but
it's cool.
She's meeting other moms.
It's good because, like, I feel like, yeah, we're really getting to know the school system, and like we really do have a voice, you know,
right.
A little bit more, a little bit more,
right?
Yeah.
But I mean, and I have nothing against the PTA, so I don't need no moms coming up to me.
No,
saying
I get you.
But it's just. I don't even want to talk about it because it's going to go into a whole nother subject. My point of it is, you have a certain skill set, right, that you're really good at. You take that and then you just apply it. That's all I'm looking for you. Just apply it.
But we could also, you know, look for other outside sources too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And I think the other thing that we have in common that we've been doing that I'm really trying not to do anymore is, I don't know if the word is like stress or what it is, but it's like, you know, when you got so much and it's like, you have this really great idea and let's say it's not working out or there's like obstacles or whatever. And you're just like, oh. So I feel like I would kind of be really hard on myself, or I would take it, you know, negatively. And now I feel like I'm trying more to just be like, whatever, you know, let's move on and let's just see how to make this better, instead of being like, man, it didn't work out, like why, or I'm not, you know, good enough, or it just didn't work out. Now I'm just like, okay, what do I need to do? You know,
learn how to take constructive criticism.
Yeah, and just to not waste my time feeling like negative or whatever, because then it's like all that time, like if I applied all that energy into just trying to like excel and make it better, like I would be way over here right now. And so like I'm kind of getting that point in my life where I'm like, I'm done wasting time.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. I see you have your nose ring in again today. That's cute.
Oh, yeah, you didn't have it on yesterday.
No, I just randomly.
Oh, so you only do it on Fridays?
No, I just, you know, when I'm randomly like grabbing because right now, you know, it's winter cleaning. So.
Well, I found another ring of yours, by the way. You lost 2 rings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found it.
Okay.
Just so you don't have 2 of your rings.
Cool. Yeah. I usually have like all my rings. I don't even know where they are right now. Yeah.
Probably my
I
cousin.
loved a lot
I have
of
2 of
your
them.
rings, by the way.
Oh.
But I really want to get some that have like some of the healing like
Properties.
when you get some and
sure.
let me know. Yeah.
Oh, you sell rings?
I do.
Oh, I didn't know.
Like this moonstone. You see the
Oh,
beautiful
that's
flash
so pretty.
and the opal.
Yeah.
You know I'm a crystal vendor as well.
No, I know that, but
Oh, I
not
got
rings, though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have rings.
So wait, what's that? What's that one?
Moonstone.
I
Moonstone.
love that one.
Moonstone. It's an amazing one. It's magical. It has this beautiful flash. Great for intuition, new beginnings, fertility.
You need a bag like this.
Evie's got hers.
Oh, she has a bag? What's
Yeah. She got one
And-
yesterday.
You have your crystal.
Yeah, I have
Don't
a,
you?
yeah. We have some.
that's clear
We have
quartz.
some in our.
This what?
Clear quartz.
Clear quartz. Right.
So that is considered the master healer, and that amplifies.
You see what
the
she said?
energy.
Master healer.
The crystal, not you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see the difference. I see that. I'm looking at yours. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
so you
hers
see
is
mine's
so
how it has a
Oh,
flash.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hers is nice.
Not saying yours is not pretty, but hers
Yeah,
is
it's
like
magical.
what's that word? I forget.
Translucent.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
It has a.
That one word we can't think of.
So these are.
Oh man. But yeah, I love them. They're gorgeous.
I know this is the tiger eye.
So what does that do?
Tiger Eye
Focus.
installs confidence, good for motivation, ambitions, and
So I'm always
helps
confident.
you maintain money. Yeah.
Wait, it helps you maintain money?
Yeah, the money cash flow.
Oh, shit.
Gotta like rub this one all over.
Yeah, it's really good for businesses. This is a soda light. Soda light. Oh, you see, this is why he was looking for it. It helps with expression. It helps you speak your truth. And it helps when you're depressed, when you just feel down. It's uplifting, and it absorbs negative energy and activates your throat chakra.
Throat chakra. Okay.
And then this one, there's a tree that I'm holding. It's called a double pointer.
Where'd you get that one from?
Oh, I'm a crystal vendor. So
No, but I mean, where'd you get that? From Mike or from you?
From me.
Oh, you got it?
No, that's
You
okay.
had it
I
somewhere?
always hold a crystal.
Yeah, she always.
like during like an interview, when I'm giving a reading, when I'm driving. I'm always
I didn't
holding
even
a
see
crystal.
you holding it. That's why I was like, where'd that come from?
Yeah, I'm forever holding.
You know, and I do that, and that's why I always have this in my pocket. Everywhere I go, I don't leave home without this. But if I'm driving or something, I'll grab one of these, and I'll just start like doing what you do.
Yeah.
That helps me a lot. This one is just something we got from our class.
Oh, nice.
Gratitude.
Those
I
are
keep
called
them.
like the river rocks.
Yeah. So those are the 4 that I keep with me at all times.
Where do people find these from?
They mine them.
Wow.
They mine them. This one probably came from Brazil.
Cool.
You have Madagascar. You have everywhere. They even have a mining here in San Diego.
Really?
And here in Quartz Hills, you could find quartz.
That's so funny. I wanted to get one of those little like kit
Tumblers?
things. Yeah.
They sell them at Target.
Yeah.
A tumbler?
Amazon too.
Well, I think there they sell like a big mass, like a big rock, and then you could carve it out and find little crystals in there.
Oh, okay. Which one did you get yesterday?
I got this one.
Oh, you got a bracelet.
And an amethyst.
Citrine and amethyst. And then
Malachi
for
her heart chakra. And then her daughter got an amethyst heart, and she has that amethyst heart on her.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to bring her over here? And you said you wanted to.
Yeah, if you want to. Let me see. Evie.
Hi, is it Evie? How you doing? You doing good?
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
How old are you?
6,
6. When's your birthday?
March 16th.
Really? So you got a birthday coming up.
Yeah.
Be the big 7. What you want for your birthday?
I have a lot.
You got a big list?
Yeah.
She knows what she likes.
Hey, I'm not mad at that. So I have a question for you. You know the lady sitting to your right?
Yeah.
Delia? So I heard you had an interesting session yesterday, Reiki session.
Yeah.
So can you tell me just a little bit about it? Like, what did you like about it?
Like, my body was like more calm. I really liked it. It was like relaxing.
Oh.
You didn't want to get up, huh?
No. Like a really long time because it was like so relaxing.
Good. And I heard you want to go back.
Yeah.
That's nice. That's awesome, actually.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
A lot. That means, Mom, you need to make a session.
When did you want to go back when we finished? What did you say?
Like, I want to come back after my doctor's appointment, remember?
You said when? Like, how soon did you want to go back?
Like, after.
Like tomorrow. You said
Yeah,
tomorrow.
today.
Can we come back tomorrow?
No, I said today.
Oh, yeah, she did. Can we come back?
Oh,
Same
you said
day.
it today? You said this. You wanted to go back that same day?
Like, she's still there?
Yeah.
I think she actually said, can we come every day?
Did you?
Did you like the sound bowls?
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
It made me feel like very relaxing.
Was it too loud?
No.
What about your nightmares? Did you continue having them or?
No, it's good. It's all good.
All good.
Yeah.
That's funny because I felt like it was too loud for me.
The sound bowls?
Yeah.
She was taking it all in. Like,
Evie was
I
taking
just
it all
really,
in. Yeah.
like, even during the meditation, she was so focused. And her body, she had like this special glow. And I was just like, whoa, like, she's special. Like, in a very major way. She was taking it, she was more relaxed than you were.
Yeah.
There's a lot that you were fighting, you know, because there was a lot of release, was a lot of healing. So I know for you it was hard because you've seen more in your life and there's more stuck trauma.
Right.
For her, it was just very uplifting. For a second, I kind of feel that she was really feeling the angelic realm, the angelic healing. It was really beautiful, a very beautiful sight to see.
Aww.
She was just like really, like I said, taking it in.
Yeah, when I heard that she took her daughter, immediately I was like, oh wow, that's super dope. Like mom and daughter doing a session together. Like how did you feel like being present in there in the moment?
So we were actually holding hands the whole time. So she, we laid down on the floor, like on some yoga mats, and we had pillows, and we were holding hands, and then we just never let go. And so it was such a cool experience to just like be connected in that healing journey, you know? And so I loved it. And there were times where she was kind of like, she would flinch, and then I would flinch, and like I would kind of squeeze her hand, and she would kind of squeeze it back, and then we would like release. And yeah, it was just really nice. And I even opened my eyes before she did. So because when you were like, okay, you can open your eyes now, she was still in it. Like her eyes.
Leave me alone. This is
Yeah,
great.
she was still like, and then you could see like she was just like she opened her eyes, and she just looked like so like at peace. Like, yeah, it was so cute.
So
it was just it was an awesome, highly recommend. Like,
thank you so much.
Yeah, like every single parent should really, really do this session. I already told like 3 people.
Oh, I should have gave you business cards.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask you, like, so the difference when you do like private sessions compared to like couples, or, you know, like even like what they did, like what's the effects, like the positive, obviously the positive effects, like when a couple do it, or like how they did it?
So when I do individual, I'm guided to work more through their traumas. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot more release, whether the person has, childhood traumas and they need to release in a form of crying, they do so, as opposed to like couples. If I find some imbalance in their passion, their sexuality, or trust issues, I work in the heart chakra. So I try to focus where both of my clients are going to be able to, what's that word I'm looking for? Have in common.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do feel like us together, we were really focused on like her, and also like my energy to like what I could do, like what we could do for each other,
right?
You know, but like there were times where I did kind of want to cry because of my own stuff, but I feel like I wasn't really, you know.
And then I did kind of was led to work with you, you know, when I like came over on your side and had to give you a message, like it's okay to forgive, it's okay to release these things. And then when I came over to her, it was like, you're safe. Know that you're always protected. You're very special. You're magical, you know. So I try to incorporate both, you know, like healing for her, and then healing for both of them at the same time.
I love that.
Baby, are you magical?
I don't know.
Oh, you're very magical.
You are magical.
And what crystal did she get again?
And do you know what crystal did you get?
Did you remember? Or you forgot?
I remember.
What's it called?
I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember?
But I remember what it looks like. It's like a heart-shaped one.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's an
like purple.
amethyst.
And what is that one?
It's an amethyst.
The
baby.
amethyst is a protective stone. It helps with nightmares. It's calming. It's soothing. At a high vibration, it helps you trust your intuition. It opens up your crown, your third eye. And then for some people that have like bad habits, like addictions, for kids, it may be they're overstimulated, you know, so they're always overthinking. They might have anxiety. It's especially good for anxiety, as it's calming and soothing.
Nice. And where do you have your stone right now? Your crystal?
Inside my backpack over there.
Oh, you have it with you.
Yeah.
You carry it with you now. Nice.
She was like, I need my little like satchel or whatever you
Yeah.
call it. I was like, oh man, I don't know where I put it. So I don't think we're gonna take it out of that anymore. I think we're gonna leave it in there.
Oh, but she has it in there.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys found it?
Yeah,
Good.
I found it.
Good.
Yeah.
And did you teach her how to clean it? And
No, I don't think.
Oh,
So,
I
like-
didn't tell you guys. I'm so sorry. So, because your crystal absorbs energy, it's extremely important to clear them, cleanse them, recharge them. You could put them outside during a full moon or a new moon. You could put them in a selenite bowl or with another selenite crystal. You could sage them. You could use a sound bowl. You could hold them and set your intention to clear them. And you kind of just breathe into them. Again, set your intention. You could put in, my favorite ones is putting them in a pot on top of the soil recharges and cleanses them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't know a couple of those.
How often do you do that?
At least twice a month.
Okay. Baby, we're gonna have to clean our crystals with our plants every 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Okay.
I always knew about the saging and putting them out like during a full moon, like on your window shield.
Like for you,
Window
since
shield,
you do
yeah.
have a sound bowl, I highly recommend that you put your crystals in the sound bowl and you play it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
The vibration, again, it like removes all that energy.
I'm totally doing that tonight.
And it's going to be a beautiful sound too.
So I have.
Amplifies them.
Can I do it in both sound bowls or?
Yeah. Yep. Any sound bowl.
Nice.
Cool.
We got to get you a sound bowl.
I was thinking about it. About that, yeah.
They're expensive though. I'll be honest with you.
No, I mean, the ones I have, they're over 100, but the little ones, you could get one for like $30. I might even have one. I think I have a few. I think I have a white and a black one.
Oh, crystal.
No, it's brass
Oh, brass.
or
Okay.
copper.
Copper.
Brass.
They're copper. They're copper. No, but I mean, I was actually very blessed that both of mine was given to me as gifts.
Oh, nice. How big are they?
So I have one that's like this. Then I have another one like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you like the bowls? Did you like the sound? Yeah. What was your favorite part?
I don't know. I had a lot.
A lot of favorite parts.
And I keep forgetting.
Yeah. We're just gonna have to go back, huh? Yeah.
I want to go again after this.
After this.
After this, he's like,
Did
what
you
we doing
feel
after
any?
this?
Did you feel any way when I placed my hands on your head, on your belly? Did you feel warmth?
Yeah,
Did you feel light or heavy?
I feel like
That's awesome.
Yeah. That was really cool.
Cool. So when's the next session?
Yeah, soon.
Yeah. So I am having a
oh yeah, you're having it.
on December the 12th. I believe it's a Tuesday. I am going to incorporate yoga. So one of my good friends is coming over and we're going to do yoga movement, so we could release some of this energy to prepare for the new year. And then we're going to journal, set new beginnings, and then we're going to do Reiki and a sound bath. And then she's going to make some, I think it's called, I can't pronounce the word, Ayurveda. Not tea, but yeah, I think it's tea.
Is tea?
It's some kind of magical tea
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. And where is that going to be?
in my studio, Court Sales.
Okay.
Are you close to where you was?
How many people are?
Yeah, same building.
Oh, same building.
Yeah, same
Okay.
building. Yeah. So the owner of Indulge Spa, she's my best friend, and she knew that I really wanted to expand. I really wanted to step into the role of teaching and holding ceremonies. So one of the suites opened up, and she especially got the suite and was able to make a big room and give it to me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
So there's a med spa. We have nurses, estheticians, and then you have me, the psychic medium Reiki practitioner.
Nice.
And
What-
so, how many people are you going to do it with?
Well, it's limited space. I could hold up to 10 people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's no telling. Sometimes I have 2, sometimes I have 10, sometimes 5. It just really depends, but I'm going to try to start advertising it soon.
Okay.
If I do get a full class, I'll probably do a second group,
Okay.
Nice.
because I know a lot of the people prefer smaller groups and a bigger group.
So what else you got going on? Or coming up, I should say.
Oh man, so many events. So I have a psychic and mediumship development workshop. Anyone could come in and take it. It's going to help them trust intuition, release their fears. A lot of people that have these abilities, to tap into the future, or get, premonitions, or get messages through their dreams. They're afraid, they're like, I don't. So by taking this workshop, I teach you how to have control and how to protect yourself and trust, I have a better communication with spirit guide. Then I have a shadow work workshop where we're going to dig deep and allow deep healing to take place, to be conscious and aware of the things that are no longer working for us so we could elevate and be the best version of ourselves. Then I have that ceremony at the beach in the new year. Then I'm going to teach Reiki, 1-2, and a master class. Oh, so many things.
So many things.
So
That's great, though.
So many things.
I mean, I'm sure you're going to say like, oh, it depends on everybody, but would you recommend more like a one-on-one session, or is like the workshops usually work better for like you said, mastering like maybe your intuition or your abilities and stuff like that?
So the workshops is an all-day workshop.
Oh.
But I have thought of offering mentoring, like one-on-one mentoring and life coaching, which is why I was considering going back and taking the positive psychology class so I could really own that title of a life coach, you know, because usually like when people hear tarot cards, they just think that I'm going to read the future. No, I really work with you. I really work, you know, and dig deep. What are some deep-rooted issues that you have? I do more than just a tarot card reading. So even that, it's like a spiritual guidance, you know, like I'm here to, it's like therapy, but I just don't have the degree. I have the experience and the wisdom.
Yeah. I will say like my own personal experience with tarot cards is like, sometimes like you don't want to believe what it says. Like you want somebody to tell you something that you already have in your mind. And even when you're seeing it in the cards, or like, hey, like that person's bad for you, or you're in the situation and you need to, like, you might not even still listen. Like you have to really be ready, you know, and like go into it, be willing to do, you know, because I feel like a lot of times people don't want to like admit the things, or they're like, okay, yeah, that is what it is, but they don't really do anything with it.
For me, because she did the tarot cards with me, right? And you did the numerology.
You got it all.
Yeah. But
and mediumship.
Yes.
Oh.
But the cards for me and the numerology, I can't say the word. Numerology was more of a confirmation for me. Like you were saying, it's you have these things in your heads, and it was more of a I was gonna say conversation. Confirmation.
Confirmation.
It's more of a confirmation.
Thank you, baby, for talking to us.
Yes, thank you. You leaving, Evie?
Yeah, she's like, I'm just sitting here. She's like, I'm gonna go sit over there.
Okay, you gonna play your games? Okay, go have fun. Thank you.
Thank you, baby.
But yeah, it was more of a confirmation. So I love the fact that this one. Just do it a little bit. There you go. So yeah, I'm gonna say it again. It was more of a confirmation.
What do you mind? I don't know. Sorry if you were done.
I'm done. Go ahead.
Okay. With the numerology, what exactly does the numerology do?
Oh man, numerology is my favorite.
Is it?
It is. The numbers don't lie.
Hey, I always say that. I said men lie, women lies, numbers don't. No, for real. That's like facts.
Yes.
Really?
Numbers don't lie.
Okay.
So the numbers.
So you would do like that more than tarot?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because it helped me, you know, discover my blueprint and really kind of look into my spirit and my soul. Some people, it really just depends on what you're looking for. But for me, I was looking to change. I was looking for direction. I was looking for guidance. And that's what numerology did to me. You know, for others, it provides so much information, like where exactly are you in life? Gives you confirmation. It helps, it shows you what are you working on this lifetime, whether you have karmic debts from past lifetime, abusing your freedom, you know, addiction, or being cynical, lacking faith. The numbers will show you.
Oh, wow. I gotta do that.
No, yeah. I actually thought you was going to do that with her.
I was going to, but
because I remember you even telling me the other day, you was like, I want to do the tarot cards.
Yeah.
So that's
But
why I
that's
thought
not-
you
but
was
that's
going to do.
different.
No, it is, but kind of like if you do the tarot cards, you might as well
Yeah.
do the numerology as well. I feel like they go hand
You
in
didn't pay
hand.
for it.
Ooh,
You had to pay
I
for it.
know.
I didn't pay for mine.
But you offered to pay.
I know,
I
right?
did, but I didn't know which
He
one.
like
I
he
said,
like did, and then he took it back.
well, no, I said I'll pay for a session. I didn't know which one you was going to choose.
All of them. Duh.
A combo. A combo.
I'm still on a budget here.
No,
Like,
it's cool. Definitely. It was good because now I'm going to go back.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
she's
I mean,
definitely
I
got to do that.
I
I
would
got to
go back
actually schedule
anyways.
something with you because I need a lot of clarity right now. Because I got a lot going on right now, and I need clarity and a little bit of direction. Because I'm confused on a lot of stuff right now. Why are you laughing?
Well, I would tell you, I believe that this year you were on your 8th personal year. Next year you'll be on your 9th personal year. You want to confirm that?
Is this like what you're feeling right now?
No.
Oh, you
What do
just
you mean?
remember from his.
Numerology.
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
I do
okay.
remember.
What do you mean 8th personal year?
So every year you're working on a personal year, the energy of a certain number. It's a cycle, and for you, I believe you were working on your 8th
She said
personal
you're
year.
8 years old.
No. Yeah.
I'm just messing with you.
And it was all about calling back your power. Like energy went to business matters. Energy went to mastering something. Can you confirm that?
Yeah.
Did you have legal matters?
Legal? You said legal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually going through a big legal divorce right now.
Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, so that
So yeah, that's dragged on
that
for
okay.
this. Yeah,
So
but
next
now
year,
it's actually like in the
Finalizing?
real heat of it.
Wow, you remember his numerology thing?
I got a really good memory now.
Wow.
I didn't before because I was like a major pothead, but now I store it. Yeah.
Wow.
So
Cool.
So going into your 9th personal year, it's going to be all about endings. It's going to be about completing projects, completing things, cleaning out your closet, and getting rid of relationships that no longer
this
serve
is why
you
sometimes I don't
any
like talking to her.
good.
No, I love talking to her, to be honest with you, because she says the things that I'm like, okay, I need to hear this because I'm in the final stages of the divorce, right? And I'm getting over a relationship. And I just want, and it's crazy because I was just telling my brother last night, me and him had this conversation, and me and him been having this conversation for a few months now, saying, man, you know what? All we want is this peace. Like even with my divorce right now, like I honestly don't care about anything, like any of the assets or
what's gonna
anything.
help
I just
you?
want it to be over with. I just want peace.
Surrendering
Right.
and just forgiving.
You know what? Yeah, exactly.
Like a lot of people are like not ready for that. I
yeah.
can't forgive. It wasn't my fault. But
Yeah,
it's like it's not about that. It's about
Right.
forgiving
I just-
the hurt that took place.
I just want to move on.
Exactly.
I just want to move on and just
So
be
next
happy
year's going to
and-
be that year where you could, like start seeing the changes in a lot of.
You know what's crazy about that? It's because it's been 8 months, and when I was dealing with her attorney about a month ago, like we finally couldn't come up with like she offered me a settlement and I turned it down. So we couldn't agree on a settlement, right? So we're just like, okay, you know what? We're just going to let the courts handle it. And this was last month. The courts gave us a date, but it ain't until February. So it's next year. I was like, dang, why is it so far off? That's crazy because it is next year. I thought it was going to be like in a couple of weeks, like, let's go get this done with. But
Yeah.
it is next year.
It is a process.
And then it's going to be an amazing year. This is when you're really going to get a taste of your karma.
Like good karma?
If you've been putting good karma out there,
I've put a lot
you're
of
going to
it.
be able to enjoy the fruits of your hard work and labor.
Just stick with me. I'm telling you, but stick with me.
She said it depends.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, yeah, tell us.
Yeah. So 2025 will be an amazing year for new beginnings.
2025?
2025, like new career, new home, new location, new mic.
Wait, so 2025? You do know next month is 2024.
Yeah. a
So
year
I got to
for
wait
endings.
a whole nother year?
You're preparing for it. You're not waiting for it. You're preparing for it.
He is a little impatient.
Yeah.
Sometimes I am impatient.
Yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
am too sometimes, but
You are.
I'm
But
working on
do you
it.
guys even notice how time goes by so fast?
It does. Like this year went by so fast.
Yeah, so
I
fast.
can't believe my daughter's 6.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm barely getting the hang of it.
I can't believe I'm 40.
I can't believe I'm about to be 53.
I can't believe
What? You look
Thank-
young.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
How old are you?
36.
Okay.
Yeah.
No wonder you got beautiful skin.
You do too.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
not allowed to comment on anything.
Crack me up.
But yeah, I am looking forward to like a whole new beginning. Everything.
A year to surrender and operate from a place of unconditional love and raise your conscious, raise your vibration.
Yeah.
Give back. Give back. Execute. Make final decisions. When's your birthday?
October 2nd.
October 2nd. So it's, let's see,
You just had a birthday.
1, 2 is 3. So yours is gonna be about spiritual awakening. It's gonna be about raising your vibration. You learn how to be a team player and really trusting your intuition, going within and choosing peace and harmony over drama. You know, it's gonna be a great year for love.
Is it?
Wait, why'd you say it like that? I love.
Like self-love?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it starts.
What about the other love too? Really?
If you're ready for that.
You ready for it?
I don't know. Not right now. Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She don't want to look at me when she's.
He's like, what was one of the things that you said? The things that you just said. That
Love,
No, the
being a
thing
team
before.
player.
that other thing. What was the other thing? you
Spiritual awakening,
said? Yeah.
trusting your intuition,
Yes. That one.
Trusting your intuition.
being patient,
Being patient.
learn how to communicate.
Being and the peace, like above all, like living in harmony. I feel like this is, like this class has really like helped me.
Well, this year it was
Own
all
in on
about
that.
a new beginning. This year was supposed to be about you discovering a new, creating a new you, recreating yourself.
Oh yeah, that was hard.
Stepping into
Yeah.
a place of being independent, taking initiative.
Yes, I feel like that's another thing that I learned from this class too. We took a strengths survey, and I look up to a lot of leaders. Like I'm always like, oh, I want to know what they're doing. Like I always like really take in. Like I've always really been close with like my friends' parents or like teachers, and like I just really like admire learning from other people, you know, and I'm always like trying to like take in their knowledge. But I feel like I was really taking a back seat, you know, and like we talked about like not trusting my intuition or not really knowing like my voice, you know, and so I took that strength survey and I was really low on leadership. And so I never really thought about it. Like, am I high or am I low, or like, am I a leader or not? And so I really liked that we were able to see like, you know, the things that we're like low on, the things that we're high at. And I was like, you know what? I think I kind of want to work on that a little bit more. And so ever since then, I really, cause we did this little, what do they call it? Like a workshop thing, an exercise with the teams, and I really took a back seat, and I didn't really speak up because I was afraid of like, you know, failing or it be put on me. And so now I'm kind of like, no, like I know like they're not doing that right, or like it could be this, or I could do this or whatever. And so I really have learned to like apply certain things that I can contribute to and not be like afraid. And if it's not a good idea, then it's not a good idea and it's not going to work out. So I feel like in the beginning it was kind of like, oh, you know, I wasn't like that was dumb.
Open.
Like, you know, like that was dumb, or like why'd I say that or whatever. But now it's just like, you know, sometimes some people say, you know, not like they don't really know it's not going to work out, and that's okay.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And so I'm really just kind of learning like not to make things such a big deal. Yeah. And so like, it's okay. You know, like, let it go.
Right.
Yeah. And it's just like, it happens, or it's this or that, you know.
But you don't take things too serious.
Yeah, I'm trying not to that much. You know, with certain people, I feel like it's hard to still sometimes. But I'm really, I feel like a different person. Yeah. And so, and I do feel like now that I'm being more open, like even people have been saying, like I'm a leader, like I have that leader vibe, and I'm like, really? Because I kind of came low on the thing, but I think like I've just been working really on it and just being more, I don't know if the word is confident, but just being like, F it, you know, I'm going to do it anyways, you know? And so
you got to be confident.
Yeah.
You got to speak highly of yourself.
Confidence is attractive.
I mean, no, like it's not even like I'm like, oh, I'm going to be great at it. I'm just like, I'm just going to do this because I feel like I need to. Like, if not, I'm not being true to myself, you know? And so I feel like, but the more that I do it, I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not that good at that, but I am that good at this. And so it kind of gives you confidence when you know, like, okay, that's good. That's working. I'm getting the good feedback. And so I guess it kind of does help later on. Like,
ain't that what I said earlier?
because you know how they say, like, fake it till you make it?
Yeah.
Kind of, you know?
Right.
And so it's kind of worked out.
Ain't that what I said earlier on the show?
I don't know. What did you say?
I was talking about, you know, just applying your skill sets and don't overthinking the other things.
Yeah. I mean, but sometimes we don't know what our skill set is, or if we're good at that, or
no,
if
I
we're
think you
or
do.
sometimes we're like afraid to. And so
Right.
sometimes it's like, you know what? Just do it anyways. You know,
Right.
like even if you are afraid, do it anyways.
But you know what? When we had, because me and Tanya have great conversations, and when I hear you talk about other companies, when you pinpoint like what they're lacking, like those are the skill sets I'm looking at and I'm listening to you say. So I know you have those because you can pinpoint them in other companies and other businesses. Yeah. Maybe it's one of those things, 'cause I think I do it, like I don't take my own advice. So maybe you just don't take your own advice. Because you pinpoint, you know what I'm talking about. I just don't want to mention the company's names, but you pinpoint a lot of stuff. Well, they should be doing this. They should be, and it's like, wow, she's very smart. Like she knows business and she knows how to run a company.
She's observant.
She is, but I know she has those skill sets as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to do that and get paid for it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, anyways, let's. I need some mic drops from you guys.
Some what?
Mic drops.
What's that?
My mic drops that I do.
Like your quote or like
quote.
something that you want to leave like the audience with, or like.
Do I have a quote right now?
It don't have to be a quote. No, it doesn't have to be like a quote. I mean, it can be a quote, but it can be just something like Tanya just said, something you want to leave somebody with. You know, whether it's regarding spirituality, your Reiki sessions, what people should be doing.
You know what? Before we do that, or maybe you can incorporate it, but I really want to know like how you got to this, because I will say like right kind of off the bat, I felt this energy where I was like, she's kind of got it together. Like, like she's.
But you know what?
I like this feeling. You know?
You know what? And I'm starting right now. Because you told your story when you was on the show before. Mm-hmm. Tanya doesn't really know your story.
Yeah.
But that is a great point. And maybe if you want to share a little bit of your story and how you got to this place where you're at now.
Well, I'll share like a quote, like not a quote, it's not a quote. I feel that through your darkest times, when you feel the most broken, you have to understand that you are just being built stronger. And through that brokenness, you're going to come, it's like a phoenix, you have to break down to come out on fire, and passionate. So I experienced a lot of hardships, a lot of trauma in my life. My brother passed away. He was murdered. And so through my suffering and my dark times, and even, through challenges in my marriage and my upbringing, I found myself lost. And through healing myself, through meditation and crystals and finding God, even religion, I figured out who I was and what my purpose was, what my calling was. And so I'm here, You know, so like when I say I'm different than a therapist, because I come with experience, I come with passion, I come with, you know, like firsthand knowing.
Compassion.
Compassion. Yeah.
And that's what I love about you, because I feel your energy. Even like just coming across your page on IG or something, like I feel the energy just coming out of my phone. Because I just feel that connection with you, because you've helped me the last time we was together, and I held on to that.
Yeah.
And it's how I always say how people connect with certain people, right? Like I felt like I connected with you because you do come from a lot of experience. My pain and my healing, I come from a lot of experience because of all the adversities and heartache and pain that I went through as a kid. And I think I can relate to that.
Exactly.
And it's authentic. It's genuine.
Exactly. Yeah.
And that's what I love about it.
Yeah.
Like it's not fake. Like she's not somebody that just took a course and like she's reading from textbooks and all that. Like that's why I like my show. Like it's all raw. It's telling people's story. It's authentic because that's what people connect to.
Right.
If you're reading a script or something, people can feel fakeness.
Right.
And I hate fakeness.
Yeah.
And that's why I love about you. And I've always connected with you and consider you a friend because you're just super authentic and real.
Thank you. I know I'm like a little bit too real. Like
no, but I love it.
I was like speaking my mind, and I'm just like hood or
hey, that's the best part because it's real.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's genuine. Like if you're from the hood, people know, and you can talk about hood people all you want. You're a hood too, so you know what I'm talking about.
But thank you. I consider myself, I don't have it all together, but I like to carry myself like I do because I've come far in my journey where I'm very proud, you know, and I've seen major changes, and you know, it's every day. You know how you said I'm working on myself every day. I still work on myself every day.
I think like what I
but
met or what I felt was like that you have like a good like you're like the way that you see things is right. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if that makes sense.
With this being my integrity.
Integrity. Yeah, the way she carries herself.
Like
I'm trying to think of
the word,
a word. When I was in church, one of my pastors, I remember when he said that, I loved it. And he said, make sure you're the same person you are here at your home, that you never change up. That speaks volumes of who you are. You don't let nothing change you. And that's one thing that I always tell even my husband when I'm like, a positive person is going to show how positive they are, and not during positive times. It's going to be during your darkest
when
moments.
You're tested.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, don't let nothing change you up. You know, like stay firm and grounded.
Yeah.
I am also Virgo, an earth sign, so I'm very grounded. I'm very like sure of myself and what I know.
Yeah. I need that more.
Yeah.
I think that it's like
embrace it.
Like you're a really good guide.
Thank you.
Like that's what I think that it was. It was like you really do have like a really special gift.
Thank you.
Yeah, right?
She does.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't force anything on you.
Yeah.
Everything's just natural.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so surprised sometimes.
Yeah.
I honestly feel that I just channel spirit.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
have
like-
you always felt that like since you were young?
I've always been super highly sensitive, but it started with me being the black sheep.
Okay.
Where now, you know, you have like
I'm kinda
IG
like
little
that
clips that, you know, tell you like, if you've been the black sheep of the family, this is the reason why, you know. I've always been different in the sense that like I've always been very highly sensitive. Like I've always felt things on a different level. I always did things on a whole different level. You know, friends always seek me for guidance and advice because I grew up so fast, matured so fast. You know, so like now I see, you know, like I'm even surprised, like my clientele, my clients are detectives, you know, people that work for the court, you know, teachers. I have nurses. I have like very highly educated clients, and I'm like, you come to little old me, I don't even speak
No,
proper
but see,
English.
that's what I'm saying.
But
Like, you could
I
feel
could
that.
really guide someone.
Exactly. That's what it is. Yeah.
But it's not me. It's,
but it's
like
a good, in the good,
I
really
connect.
good
I
direction.
connect, to spirit. I connect to like to God, to source.
Well, I mean, again, like I was saying earlier on the top of the show, we're all connected. You know how to connect with people. Even though we're already connected, like, you know how to find that connection.
Yeah.
To like a good place. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
So what's your mic drop?
No, I'm not prepared. I
Pull it.
I really
You always
like.
have something to say. Come on.
That's why I'm here. I will say that I really, what really resonated with me from what you're saying, and also from this year with things that I've gone through, is when your adversities and there's you feel like it's a bad situation, you're like, oh no, not this again. Really take that time to apply things that you've learned or that you can continue to learn, and just see yourself, believe in yourself that you can grow as a person and that you can do your best in that situation. And we're all learning, but just kind of like, don't be afraid, of the stress, the troubles, and I really like how you even said with Mike, we don't have to go through it alone. There are a lot of, resources, healers, guides, and, higher powers. And we just, we started this conversation with saying people don't ask, and sometimes I feel like it is hard, when you are going through a really rough time, or when you're depressed. It could be like you also mentioned, ego, your pride, or just like, I don't want to bother that person. But it really is, I feel like the more vulnerable that I've been and the more open that I am, that people just really take to that, and it helps. It helps not only you grow because you're being honest with yourself, you're owning it, you're not hiding it, and you're able to kind of take from that situation, and it also will help other people.
I like that.
Yeah. That was a long mic.
It was a long mic.
I don't know how you're going to be able to put that in a clip.
I
but
really just wanted like 15 seconds, but you gave like a 3 minute.
I talk a lot.
3 minute
That's
mic
why I'm
drop.
here. Don't be scared.
I loved it.
I loved it.
I took it all in.
But thank you.
What is your
Appreciate
mic
it.
drop?
Yeah.
How you know I have one?
See, you like to put everybody else on the spot, but then, all right, let's listen to your 15-second one. Go.
Okay. So,
One.
because it is the holiday seasons, and a lot of people are going through some things, and you just never know what people are going through. So my thing is just be kind, say hi, say happy holidays. It literally takes a half a second to even say that, or give someone a smile. Because you never know you just never know what word or story or just giving someone a thought could do to their lives. Even just saying hi, or like I said, say happy holidays to somebody, because they might be missing a loved one on this holiday that they're not with. So just something as simple as that can save a life or even change their life.
Amen. Beautiful.
It's 25 seconds.
You were
Just
tiny.
joking. And, there's a lot of single people out there. Guys, don't be shy.
I'm single.
Women, don't be shy.
I'm single. Single, ready to mingle.
Trust no one. No, I'm just kidding.
Trust no one.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
How am I supposed to find someone if I can't trust no one?
That's true. Maybe don't.
Jeez. Anyways, I don't know why I got paused right now. Thank you,
That just
Dot.
kind of really took me back to like my middle school days, Like,
What's that? Oh, this.
trust no one.
Okay.
Nice. Oh,
What?
sorry. I thought we were done.
No, I was going to say thank you for coming again. Thank you for blessing us. And
Thank you for having me.
anytime. You're always welcome here.
Thank you.
Thank you for all you do. Thank you for putting all this good energy back into the world. Because right now, with all the politics and all the craziness, you know, we need it. We need as much energy as possible.
We always need it, though.
Oh, I know, absolutely.
Always. Yeah.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys. Love
Thank you, Tanya. Thank you for experiencing our session yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Being
Oh,
open to
thank you
it.
for
Yes.
recommending it.
Oh, always, anytime. You gonna start taking my recommendations seriously now?
I always do.
Anyway, so we out here, you guys. Oh, you already took off your microphone? Dang, like she just can't wait to leave.
She thought something else was coming.
He's also a little sensitive.